Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Loretta at Mother's Tarot. I hope everyone's doing really well. It's time to do a karma cards read for the states here in North America. The ones situated between Canada and Mexico. Okay, so welcome to my new subscribers and welcome to all my subscribers. Thank you very much for being here and supporting my channel. I'm really grateful. So we're going to look at today, August. What's the message for August for those of us living in the States here in North America? And if you are new to the karma cards, we have the planets, the signs, and the houses. There's this, and uh, there's a message for the action that is required by us, and then the outcome should we follow up on the action that is being revealed to us at this time that we need to look at. And it is about our soul, our intellect, and our physical bodily needs. And this always amazes me, always, 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 because there are three sections in each one of these cards. The spiritual, the soul, the mental intellect is the second one, and the third one is the physical bodily needs. There is always a coherent message that comes out by patching these cards together, and it's nothing but divine, heavenly sent. It's incredible. So anyway, I haven't shuffled or anything yet. I'm going to do that. If you see the smoke, I've got some sage going here. Okay, I'm going to read the mantra, and then I'm going to shuffle and read the message. Oh, and before I do that, for those of you that are following what's going on with the consultant tarot deck, I submitted the images, files yesterday to Shuffled Ink, yeah, here in Florida. So first time the prototypes were all created out of country, but getting the printing of the bulk is I'm doing that here. And so I'm waiting to hear back from their art department, I guess. And so they're going to give me a sheet of proofs digitally over the web. And so anyway, it's underway. It's underway, and I've requested to have the deck in my hands, the order by the 10th of September next month. So just wanted to know that that's the latest and greatest on that. And I want to thank everyone who contributed to help me get this to where I could put the order in. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to get on with the reading. I open this space with breath and heart, a vessel of truth where visions start. By earth's firm root and sky's wide dome, I call all wisdom spirits home. Over soul of radiant flame, speak through cards and sacred name. Angels, guides, ancestors near, walk beside me, make truth clear. Sages old with sight profound, wrap this circle safe and sound. Let clarity flow with every draw, through shadows hush and morning's awe. Protect this path, let doubt recede. Let only light and truth take heed, lead. My heart receives, my mind lets go. Aligned in love, the cards shall show. That is the mantra in the journal tarot readings journal that I'm going to be making available. That'll probably be a couple more months from now. That's where you'll find that. Okay. A message for the collective, the ones living in the states of North America. Message from all of our oversouls. What message have you for us for August 2025? For August of 2025. Please and thank you. Okay, that one. All right. That was the planets, and now we got the signs. I'm going to shuffle them all first. What message does our oversouls have for us that reside in the states of North America and between Canada and Mexico? No, because I can't call us united. It just don't work no more. Okay, what message does the oversouls have for all of us here residing in the states of North America? What do we need to know about August 2025? This is the 7th already. Lionsgate, a big deal for tomorrow on the 8th. What message? Okay. All right, here we go. Make sure I got these in the right. Yep, they are. Okay, that's the planet. There's the signs. There's the house. Okay, we've got Mercury for planet. We've got Libra for the sign. And we've got the 6th house. The 6th house. Wish I knew all my houses better. I don't. I'm still studying up on that. Okay, let's see what the message is. Communicate relationships as a full-time job. Wow. That's to tend to our soul. We need to communicate relationships as a full-time job. This has been on my mind, so that's something to see it here. Okay, mental intellect is the next message. Analyze the beauty of serving. Analyze the beauty of serving. I believe they're talking about being in service to others. Okay? For our mental well-being, that's what we need to do. And for our soul, we need to communicate relationships as a full-time job. Okay. And then in the physical bodily realm, in that need area, the message is let your mind tell you how to do it with your partner or partners and do it a little at a time. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let me read that again. The physical needs. Let your mind tell you how to do it with your partner or partners, and do it a little at a time. But here it says it's a full-time job, but we need to do it a little at a time to balance it out. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to read all of it, like the paragraph or the full sentence that it is. Communicate relationships as a full-time job. Analyze the beauty of serving. Let your mind tell you how to do it with your partner or partners, and do it a little at a time. Maybe that's because we don't do it enough, or it's not second nature to us. Is what it's feeling like. Communicate relationships as a full-time job. Analyze the beauty of serving. Let your mind tell you how to do it with your partner, and do it a little at a time. Okay, so that's the action portion. So the outcome. The outcome after we do this for ourselves and all the others, the outcome. The awareness of cooperation to perfect service to others. The awareness of cooperation to perfect service to others. That's the soul portion. Now, the mental portion. Many thoughts about or from decisions about what is good for us. Many thoughts about or from resulting from the fairness. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I dropped down. I missed that. Sorry. Many thoughts about okay, it says about or from, but I'm going to change that and say many thoughts about or decisions about what is good for us. Or you can read it many thoughts from decisions about what is good for us. And the physical, we have many words resulting from the fairness shown by your work. Many words resulting from the fairness shown by your work. So accolades, compliments, acknowledgement. That's what it's talking about. I'm going to read the whole thing now together. The awareness of cooperation to perfect service to others. Many thoughts about decisions about what is good for us. Many words resulting from the fairness shown by your work. Okay. And Mercury. So Mercury is all about reasoning and thought, intellect, movement, expression, communication. So we're talking communication here. And Libra, well, Libra is about balance, isn't it? Yep. And Libra is ruled by Venus. So the I love planet about creation and beauty and pleasure, sensuality and romance. in the sixth house. You see, I don't usually refer to the book, but I actually looked in it. So they've got a house section here. Oh, okay, they've also got, well, of course they do. Okay. All right. Yeah, Libra. So here we have Libra. So we got the scales. Uh, so Libra is the only sign of the zodiac that is neither human nor animal. Remind us that the time of Libra was when the harvest was weighed and was measured against other years and other farmers. Huh. Public declarations of contractual partnerships were made and fulfilled as goods were exchanged for their fair market value. But the perfect balance of the Libra scales was also a reminder that the first 6 warming full moons of the lunar year had passed, and that the challenges of the next 6 cooling full moons were at hand. Our ancestors knew that a balanced, loving relationship was a truly valuable commodity on those cooling nights. Oh, yeah. So let's see what it says about Mercury in here. Give us a little fuller. Come on. There's Neptune. Okay, wait a minute. Where are you at? Okay, we got Sun. Let's see if we can find the Mercury in here. There it is. All right. What to say about Mercury? The symbol shows the mental half of the crescent of the soul resting on the circle of spirit that rests on the cross of matter. Okay. It is as if the symbol for Venus, with all its power to love, beautify, desire, and attract, has been crowned with a parabolic reflecting antenna similar to that of the moon. Isn't that curious? Because Libra is sitting right next to Mercury in this reading. Isn't that curious? Yes, it is. The symbol of Mercury suggests the ability not only to focus with pinpoint accuracy on the particulars of what is mentally desired, but also to concentrate on and communicate those personal ideas to the universe. Called the winged messenger in mythology, Mercury represents the mind, which is the energy that enables our egos to receive and transmit facts, ideas, and information. In the solar system, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, and when its position is plotted against the backdrop of the zodiac in a personal horoscope, Mercury is in either the same sign as our sun, one sign behind it, or one sign ahead of it. This can be interpreted as symbolic of our mind, which is either involved with our current situation, thinking about the previous one, or jumping ahead to the next one. By concentrating on a subject one fact at a time, Mercury enables us to make reasoned connections between ideas and make predictive calculations involving logical assumptions. When we become too obsessed with knowing the outcome of a situation ahead of its time, we tend to be prone to nervousness and worry. Mercury rules our hands, sight, and nervous system. Interesting. And let me see if I can find the sixth house. I believe I was just looking at it. I had something in here. I do believe. Well, nope. Hold on. I might find it. But they don't have them in order in here. Here we go. The sixth house. The sixth house derives its meaning from the seventh house, it says. As the 12th house is associated with your hidden life and other things that can work for or against the you symbolized by your first house, the sixth house is associated with your hidden life in relationships with others and things that can work for or against your relationships with others. The most obvious thing that can work for or against your relationships with the others who are symbolized by your seventh house is you. And so the sixth house is associated with work and services. Perform for others, either you working for others or others working for you. Older astrology textbooks refer to the sixth house as the house of servants. My 21st century take on this is that the sixth house rules working for people you see or know. And the 12th house, which rules large institutions where you are a small cog in a big machine, rules working for people you do not see or know. The sign and planets associated with your sixth house symbolize how you feel about working for others and also how you feel about others working for you. While the sign and planets associated with the seventh house will symbolize how you feel about working with others, the 10th house is related to your career, while the sixth house is related to your job. As the 12th house is associated with the charity and philanthropy you practice, the sixth house has to do with charity and volunteer work you perform. Traditional astrology referred to the sixth house as the house of suffering. In days gone by, services were often rendered by indentured servants and even slaves. Because of the sixth house association with the use of the body in performing work, it has also come to be associated with the concepts of bodily health and hygiene necessary to keep the body fit for work. This leads to an association with food and the growing, cooking, eating, and digesting of it. As hypocrites, the 4th century BCE Greek called for father of medicine taught, "Thy food shall be thy remedy." This is why the practice of healing is in a sixth house matter. The sign and planets associated with your sixth house can symbolize not only the kind of work you do, but also can tell you a great deal about your attitude towards food and health. The sixth house is ruled by the planet Mercury. Yeah. So we got Mercury down here. We got the sixth house down here, and we got Labor down here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. And this is a good note too. It says, once again, I would like to state that you should never use the karma cards for the science of astrology in place of a licensed medical practitioner or lawyer whom you have research, respect, and in whose skills you have faith. This is not their purpose. This is not their purpose or intent. So, anyway, very interesting. Mercury, Libra, and the sixth house. So we got service to others here. Service to self and others. Oh, yeah. Well, if you watched my last video, It was about the predictions of Edgar Casey and some other things along that lines for August. And I hope everyone is practicing um, forgiveness and not bitterness, because that is what is called for. That is not only called for, it is required if we're going to stay off of all this climate um, activity. The only way to calm it down is our forgiveness of others, not bitterness. Take it as you see or feel. But that's what I'm picking up on. We don't have to go through uh, horrific climate events in order to quiet those and quell them. We have to shift into the soul, the mindset, and the spirit of forgiveness, not bitterness. And one of the ways we do that is through service. It's exactly what these cards are talking about. So I hope for the best, pray for the best. So that's the reading for this karma card for August. I hope you're all taking really good care of yourselves. And remember to love yourself, love the others, and be the light, because you are the light. You are the light. Take real good care of yourself. Turn off the TV and the technology. And take a break from all the noise. It's not good for us. If you're a human walking around on this planet with a soul, you need to take breaks. So no more noise bombarding you in any fashion or form. Okay? For your mental health and the mental health of everyone around you. Not just your mental health, your soul's health, physical, all of it. If you take care of your thoughts, your mind, and your soul, your spirit, your body will be healthy. You've got to learn to love yourself. If you don't already, it's paramount. Love yourself. Forgive yourself so you can love others and be the light. All right? I love you all. Take real good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.